Good evening. My name is Magdalena Gagnes. I am the Director of Curriculum and Professional Learning for the Worcester Public Schools. And on behalf of the Worcester Public Schools, I extend a warm welcome to all of you that have joined us at Public Schools Evening of Celebration. It is truly an honor to be present with our staff, families, community members, school committee members Tracy Novick, Jermaine Johnson, and Laura Clancy, and our students. Due to COVID, we have not held this event in many years. We are grateful for this opportunity to celebrate your unwavering commitment to the Worcester Public Schools. We congratulate all of the nominees and award honorees. Your contributions make a positive impact to our organization every day. The program that we've shared, both digitally and on paper, include the nominees and their nomination. At this time, please stand for the posting of the colors and remain standing for the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Special thanks to the South High Color Guard. Special thanks to the South High Color Guard team and to Jaden Bordas from Burncoat High School. for singing the national anthem this evening. At this time, it is my honor to introduce you to our superintendent, Dr. Rachel Menares, to share opening remarks.
Well, thank you, Dr. Magañas, and thank you everyone for being here this evening. What a wonderful day and opportunity to celebrate our hardworking educators during Teacher Appreciation Week. As many of you know, this is my first evening of celebration, and I'm very happy to be here during this annual recognition. You know, as I visit schools and departments throughout our district, I get the opportunity to witness the commitment and perseverance to the excellence in Worcester Public Schools, and I'm continually grateful to share that brilliance with our families, with the community, with anybody who's listening, because there are such amazing things going on in Worcester Public Schools. Before I begin, I heard our school committee members were recognized. I also want to recognize our mayor of Worcester, Joe Petty, for being here. Some of the committee members could not be here. They are actually, we are currently working with our union on some discussions, and so I will be here and then quickly leaving to go continue that conversation. Today, it's very important that we remember that our educators and staff deserve to be honored, and we highlight them each and every day. Our principals do that every day, our families do that every day, and most importantly, our children tell our teachers. They tell me, they tell them how much they are appreciative of the work that they have done and that they continue to do for them. Whether you're an educator or a non-instructional staff member, which I'm still having trouble with that term, non-instructional staff member, because I believe everybody is impacting our children in different ways. You all play a role in improving the lives of our scholars, both inside and outside the classroom. Whether it's encouraging our scholars to reach new heights in their learning, or helping a medically fragile child with their health needs, or offering a daily hello, how are you doing smile on the bus in the morning or in the afternoon, you all are important in making our youth educational experience in the Worcester Public Schools enjoyable, memorable, and successful. At the same time, we celebrate the value of our diversity and providing inclusive spaces so that all our youth and families feel welcomed and supported, regardless of their background. I hope you stick around this evening to also take a look at the art that our scholars have produced, as well as the hardworking educators that have helped to make that happen. I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge these are really challenging times for educators and all of our school staff, not just in Worcester, but statewide and nationally. This post-pandemic world, it's really impacting us in lots of different ways. Our students are continuing to find the resiliency after experiencing social, emotional, or academic setbacks due to the remote and hybrid learning. And they're continuing to look at us for support and guidance. Our educators too, and our families. This just is not what we are used to. And so it is definitely a whole new normal, and we're just going to have to find a better way to talk about it. We've all been through a lot, and you continue to work hard and show up for your students and your families. And so I want to thank you for doing that each and every day to my Worcester family. Working together, we know we're going to get it done. I also want to let you know that we are working hard behind the scenes because we wholeheartedly value our educators and our staff and the phenomenal work that's done every day. Again, some of our school committee members and some of our district staff is not here right now because we're hard working on some discussions with our EAW, and as I shared, I'm going to be sneaking out to return to continue advancing those conversations. So with that, together we know we can do this. Together, Worcester Public Schools will be one of the top schools, districts, not only in the state of Massachusetts, but in the nation. And I want to thank you for being here tonight and honor each and every one of you. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Kareem Tatum, and I'm the Executive Director of Schools for the North Quadrant. And I'm extremely excited to be here tonight to honor so many of our staff members that do a tremendous job of representing our school system. And luckily, over my 17 years in the district, I've been able to work with many of those who are receiving awards tonight, so it's greatly deserved. The Administrative Secretary of the Year Award recognizes an outstanding 52-week secretary that enhances the effectiveness of their office or department. This year's recipient is Kathy Warwick of Forest Grove Middle School. You can go that way, that's fine. Kathy is one of those individuals that I was able to work with as principal at Forest Grove Middle School. I will ask the other recipients, as you come up to the stage, please come up stage side left, please. The Bus Driver of the Year Award recognizes an outstanding school bus driver transporting students to and from school and non-school related activities while ensuring the school bus is in safe operating condition. This year's recipient is Robert Murphy. The Bus Monitor of the Year Award recognizes an outstanding school bus monitor that helps students on and off the bus, supervises them during transport, and transfers them to correct parents and caregivers. This year's recipient is Cheryl Bennett. The Community Service Award recognizes an outstanding employee that spends unpaid time on activities that benefit the wider school community. This year's recipient is West Tatnick Schools PTO President, Katie Chafee. The Educational Secretary of the Year Award recognizes an outstanding 42-week secretary that epitomizes the operations of the school and is welcoming to all students, their families, and other visitors. This year's recipient is Brianna Neves Marquez of Grafton Street Elementary School.
Thank you, Dr. Tatum. My name is Will Foley. I'm the Executive Director of Schools for the Burncoat Schools. The Instructional Assistant of the Year Award recognizes an outstanding instructional assistant that provides rigorous assistance with instruction to our diverse population of students in the classroom. This year's recipient is the late Alan Jenkins of North High School. The John F. Doherty Award recognizes an outstanding school shop employee that provides many services to the staff and students in the Worcester Public Schools. The award is named after John F. Doherty, who served as a member of the Worcester School Committee and chairman of the Standing Committee on School Plant for many years prior to his retirement. This year's recipient is Vincent Barron. The John Lapamato Award recognizes an outstanding custodian that works exceptionally hard, performing a variety of tasks, including cleaning, maintenance, and general care of the building and grounds. This year's recipient is Joseph Mastro-Tataro of the Challenge and Reach Academy. The Non-Instructional Staff of the Year Award recognizes an outstanding non-instructional employee that demonstrates a strong commitment to their work and positively contributes to the school community. This year's recipient is Yolanda Lopez of Union Hill School. The School Nurse of the Year Award recognizes an outstanding school nurse that invests themselves in the improved health and well-being of the children we serve. This year's recipient is Caitlin Curtin of North High School. Our next awards will be presented by Doherty Executive Director Ellen Kelly.
Good evening. I have the pleasure of the privilege and pleasure of introducing two very special awards. The first award, the Administrator of the Year Award, recognizes an outstanding administrator that effectively manages their school or department, encourages and supports their staff to improve practice, and is well respected and trusted. This year's recipient is Fedor Duka of Clark Street Community School. Fedor was unable to attend tonight, but we will make sure he gets his award. The second award is the Teacher of the Year Award. This award recognizes an outstanding teacher that makes a positive impact on student learning and well-being within and beyond the classroom. This year's recipient is Michael Jesse Garcia of Doherty Memorial High School. I would like to offer a final congratulations to all our special award recipients tonight. Excellent job. Thank you. At this time, oh, Fedor's here. Yay! There was traffic. At this time, I'm going to listen to directions first before you all go. I'm going to ask all the Thomas Jefferson Award recipients to line up stage left, my side, stage right, your side, alphabetically.
All right, nice job, Dr. Tatum. Our next series of awards are the Thomas Jefferson Award. The Thomas Jefferson Award recognizes staff members who have positively influenced a program or organization from behind the scenes with an optimistic attitude, a willingness to help in whatever capacity necessary, and a commitment to excellence. This year's recipient from the Academic Center for Transition is Katie Fleming. This year's recipient from Belmont Street Community School is Dana Finberg. This year's recipient from Burncoat High School is Jean Stone. "16 years together, like the big sister I never had." This year's recipient from Burncoat Middle School is Dr. Lauren Capistoto. This year's recipient from Burncoat Street Preparatory School is Janet Mercedes. This year's recipient from Canterbury Street Magnet Computer-Based School is Julie Lee. This year's recipient from Challenge and Reach Academy is Tammy Bailey. This year's recipient from Chandler Elementary Community School is Ronald Cousineau. This year's recipient from Chandler Magnet School is Libby Villarreal. This year's recipient from City View Discovery School is Roberta Ray. This year's recipient from Clark Street Community School is Charlene Preston.
This year's recipient from Columbus Park School is Kim Dackery. This year's recipient from Doherty Memorial High School is Catherine Cimarano. This year's recipient from Elm Park Community School is my friend Meg Cook. This year's recipient from Flag Street School is Sheila Egan. This year's recipient from Forest Grove Middle School is Andrea Sullivan. This year's recipient from Francis J. McGrath Elementary School is Stephanie Furlong. This year's recipient from Gates Lane School of International Studies is Keisha Dykes. This year's recipient from Goddard School of Science and Technology is Ryan Simoncini. This year's recipient from Grafton Street School is Richard Nieves. This year's recipient from Hurd Street Discovery School is Amy DeFutis. This year's recipient from Jacob Hyatt Magnet School is Kathleen Kopowitz. This year's recipient from La Familia Dual Language School is Paula Pietro Malmquist. And I welcome Dr. Tim Sipple to this podium.
Good afternoon. This year's recipient from Lakeview School, Susie Murray. This year's recipient from Lincoln Street School, Cheryl Burke. This year's recipient from May Street School, Jennifer Shields. This year's recipient from Midland Street School is Jessica Farmer. This year's recipient from the New Citizens Center, Secondary, is Brendan Welsh. This year's recipient from Norback Avenue School is Elizabeth Dunn. This year's recipient from North High School is the Weatherby family. This year's recipient from Quinsigamond School is Sarah Godin. This year's recipient from Rice Square School is Matthew Wright. This year's recipient from Roosevelt School is Kara Robleski. This year's recipient from South High Community School is Timothy Fournier. And this year's recipient from Sullivan Middle School is Robin Vatour. Now I'd like to invite Dr. Tatum to come back to the podium to read the last set of awardees.
This year's recipient from Tatnick-Manick School is Dr. Karen McCrowan. This year's recipient from Thorndike Road School is Brenda Dubray. This year's recipient from Union Hill Elementary School is Heath Squires. Congratulations. This year's recipient from University Park Campus School is Linnell Reed Powell. This year's recipient from Vernon Hill Elementary School is Kate Azelton. This year's recipient from Walweekis Road School is Donna Anderson. This year's recipient from West Tatnick School is Daniel Hayes. This year's recipient from Woodland Academy is Sarah Belisea. This year's recipient from Worcester Arts Magnet School is Kathy Taylor. This year's recipient from Worcester East Middle School is Linda Foley. And last but definitely not least, this year's recipient from Worcester Technical High School is Carolyn Bigelow. At this time, I would like to turn it over to Ms. Annie Azaloza, who will present our closing remarks.
Wow, it has been such a privilege to experience this all with you for the first time. We recognize that we are experiencing some challenging times, and yet we are here together acknowledging all of your hard work and dedication on behalf of our scholars. I've met some amazing professionals in these short 6 months that I've been at Worcester Public Schools. And from my limited experience from being here, I can tell you that your classrooms are open to all and welcome everyone with a smile and just a genuine interest in listening to them. Thank you for your gifts, your immeasurable compassion, the love of children, enthusiasm and initiative, and intelligence that you bring into your classrooms. We appreciate you. That is the conclusion of our program. We do ask that all the award recipients, please come to the stage for a group photo. And thank you all for attending, and have a wonderful evening.